Hi everyone, it's Ronita Baird, PEI Medium, and welcome to this Angel Talk Thursday, the last one that I'm doing for 2018. I'll be returning on Thursday, January the 10th for our first Angel Talk Thursday for 2019. So the first thing that we're going to do tonight is have you been feeling stressed by Christmas? Has things been starting to surface emotionally that are starting to bother you a little bit more? Because what I was guided to do with everybody as soon as we get on here tonight is to do a healing meditation to bring you peace and to help to counteract the stress that you're experiencing coming into the Christmas season, because Christmas can draw up a lot of emotions for people. And it also, we're also coming into a full moon weekend. So we've got the full moon weekend, we've got the winter solstice, plus we have Christmas. Those three things are just like a blanket of energy to just kind of sit on top of people, and that just weighs them really, like weighs them down a lot. So the thing that we need to recognize is that we need to just go day by day, because once all of this passes, then we can get on with the beginning of a new year. And the beginning of a new year is always an exciting time for a lot of people. A lot of people spend time reflecting on the year that's passed. They begin to make new goals for themselves coming up. They begin to look forward to their summers and so on. But this, from now until then, it can weigh people down quite a bit. So we're going to start with a healing meditation right off the bat. So when you do a healing meditation, this is not a sit where you go and cross your legs and so on and so forth. This is just wherever you are at this moment. Just take a deep cleansing breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Sit with a nice straight spine, and what this does is it just lines up all of those really major energy points in your body, in your spirit, and in your physical body, and it will just make for a much deeper healing. So I like to sit with a straight back, and I like to do palms up like this, because I just find that it opens my heart and it just really makes a strong connection with Source and Creator. And I like to meditate with my eyes closed, because I like to visualize. I like to visualize angels around me. I like to see colors. And if you close your eyes, you may find that you begin to start to see that as well. And sometimes it helps to visualize something that reminds you of peace. Perhaps you're an ocean person. Perhaps you like a dove, the vision of a dove. Perhaps different scents will bring you senses of peace as well. Perhaps that sea salt air coming in from the ocean, or perhaps something like a lavender essential oil or roses also makes you feel good. So whatever it is, visualize it and just sense it and feel it within you. So when we do a meditation, what I'm doing for you right now is I'm calling forward your guardian angels to surround you in their divine love and light, to ground your energy, and to breathe for you during the meditation. And what you'll find is that your breath will just start to relax on its own with the help of your guardian angels by your side. And for this, we're calling in the Archangel Shemuel, who is the Archangel of Peace. So we call the Archangel Shemuel, who is omnipresent and can be with everyone at the same time, into your presence, to surround you in their divine love, their divine light, and most of all, their divine peacefulness, to bring you a newfound sense of peace within your heart, mind, body, and soul. And for that, I'll silence myself for about 30 seconds to allow you to fully and wholly connect with the Archangel of Peace, beginning now. And when you're ready, just take a deep cleansing breath into the nose and exhale through the mouth. And you can do that also if you like. Some people tend to go into meditation really quickly. And it doesn't have to be long, a long meditation. It can be 1 minute, it can be 2 minutes, whatever you've got, just to kind of realign you with yourself and just to bring you that peaceful feeling, especially during these stressful times. When you come back, it's really good just to rub your hands and just kind of wiggle your fingers and toes just to kind of really bring yourself back. So another way, so that can be very beneficial to you over the next few days. And something else that you can do as well for yourself is to take your cell phone. So I don't have my cell phone in here with me tonight. Usually I do because it's my watch, because I don't wear a watch on my wrist. But cell phones actually amplify anxiety and depression symptoms. So, and many people these days are wondering, well, why am I so anxious? And why am I this? And why am I that? Well, why don't you try just for a short period of time an experiment where you take your cell phone when you don't need it, because if you're in the house and you're cooking supper and having your supper and then going to take your shower, you don't need your cell phone during those hours. That can be your off time. Your time for you. Take your cell phone and put it in your sock drawer and leave it there, if only for an hour a night. And you will find a great deal of difference with your anxiety levels. And the longer you can do that, so you might start out with putting it away, not having it near you or touching you, but simply away from you in a different room in your drawer, and leave it there for the hour. And if you can extend that hour to 2 to 3 hours in your evening, then all the better. But they amplify energy, they draw energy from around us, and it's one of those things that it just energetically, it just kind of rubs you the wrong way and just gets your spirit really anxious. So just be aware of that as well. So I'm testing out a new microphone, and I'm testing out a new camera, just so that just to see how they're going to work here when I'm doing my angel talk. So I'm just going to bring my my microphone a little bit closer. All right, so that's so that will help you through the next couple of weeks until we get through the solstice and Christmas and the full moon, and then we get into the new year. And then when I come back in the new year, we can talk about setting goals and setting realistic goals for yourself. So for tonight, I would really love to give you lots and lots of messages, and to give you some messages from your loved ones on the other side as well. So if that's something that you would like, put in the comments, write down the name of your loved one and their relationship to you. So just one loved one, please. And please know that I do offer private sessions on a regular basis. And I'm now booking for February 2019. So if that's something that you would be interested in, save your multi-spirit people for a private session. And if you would simply just like an angel card or a little message, I'd be glad to do that for you as well. Okay, so let us see here. Okay, Christine Arsenault. Hi, Christine. Let's pull an angel card for you. Okay, let's see what we have here. And as well, I hope that the video and the my microphone, I'm sounding loud enough to everybody, and that there's not a whole lot of feedback coming through, because I know sometimes with spirit it can get a little bit sounding, and we don't want that. Okay, Christine, so for you tonight we have, you see that there? Caressa. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. So with this card, when this card turns over, this card very much talks about the end of your cycle in your life. So it's like, take that deep breath and just realize and recognize and understand that whatever it is, it's behind you now. And this is a fresh start for you. So happiness awaits you. Awesome. This is exactly what you need and exactly what you want. So as 2018 wraps up for you, sit and reflect. Do some meditation where you reflect upon the last year. What did you learn? What was challenging? But because it was challenging, what did you learn about yourself with those challenges and overcoming those challenges? And look at the person that you are now. And then sit down and look at the next year and put some goals down for yourself, because that will be really a positive thing as well. And then ask the angels to help you and to guide you to make all of your dreams manifest and become reality. Okay, I'll send you off with that. Okay, let's see here. Nancy Ellsworth would like a message from her mom, Dora. Okay, Nancy. Okay, so I have to say that when I connect with your mom, she's saying, Nancy is my girl. And not that moms are supposed to have favorites, but I feel there was a very strong connection between the two of you. Okay, and I have to talk about an Afghan or something that I feel it was an Afghan or something that was made with yarn and that she's making me aware of and asking if you finished it, or there's something about finishing it in regards to that. And she just says she's just oohing and eyeing over you because she says, oh, she's a wonderful person, Ronita. And I'm like, okay, I'll make sure that I tell her that you said that. You know, she says she loves her family and she sends blessings to all of her family. She's talking about grandchildren, and I feel that there's a new grandson that she's making me aware of as well. And I feel like she's talking about Christmas being a very happy time of the year for her. And she's talking about my plum pudding. So there's obviously a recipe that's been handed down through the generations that she's talking about her plum pudding. Oh, and that is some awesome plum pudding, because like she's like, it's the best. She says, like, she is like, there's no being shy about it. She's very proud of this. Okay. She says, Nancy, I love you with all my heart, and I wish you all the best for the upcoming year. Please say hello to everyone, and I'm blowing you kisses right now from heaven. So I'll leave you with that, Nancy. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Hi, Ronita. Hi, Michelle. Michelle Eagle Eye Shantz. I hope I pronounced that right. It's going to be our first Christmas without Perry. I would love to wish him a merry one, and wondering if he has any messages for us. Merry Christmas to you, Ronita, and your family. And same to you, Michelle. Let's see if we can get some messages from Perry. Okay, the first thing that is coming through is, oh, Michelle, I love you so much. You were my one, he says. My one and only. Feel like he's talking about being your true love. He's saying, if I could leave you with one message tonight, Michelle, it would be to know that I'm still with you, even though I'm not there physically. I'm with you every moment in spirit. Please look for my signs and know that I'm with you when you see them. I feel like he's leaving you dimes, Michelle, and that's a big sign from our loved ones in heaven. So if any of you tonight are missing your loved one in heaven, and perhaps it's your first year, just like Michelle, perhaps it's your second, third, perhaps it's your 20th year. It doesn't matter what year it is. The fact is that spirit comes even closer to us when we have celebrations of family and gatherings, especially Christmas. And one of the signs that they leave us is by placing dimes in random places and having us find them and discover them. And it can really touch your heart when that happens. I know that we're having a lot of flashing lights in our home right now, and my daughter's car seems to have gotten the spirit of its own. I'm actually going to clear it for her tonight after we're done here, just to make sure there's nothing else over there in the car. But Spirit will do a variety of things. If you simply go to my website, RonitaBairdPEI.com, and go to my blog, there's a blog there, which is an angel guided blog, and which talks about how Spirit, the top 10 ways that Spirit leaves signs for us here. So Michelle, he's saying that he's leaving you signs, and it really feels like he's leaving dimes for you to find, okay? And you're also to watch for the hearts, because hearts can come in a variety of ways as well. Okay, I feel like he says to my son, I wish you the very best with your new endeavor. And I'm not sure what that is, but it feels like there's something coming up for him, and he's standing behind him and giving him courage and really saying that this is an awesome thing for him. And for his daughter, it feels like he's saying that he's blessing her with a lot of luck these days, a lot of luck. So tell her to go out and buy herself a lottery ticket. Okay, all right. So he's showing me watching over everyone, and he is going to be with you over Christmas. Michelle, I want you to carry something very special around your heart in memory of me. So it feels like some sort of a pendant, Michelle, and I'm not sure if he was cremated and you're thinking about doing something with the ashes and wearing it around your heart, but it feels like whatever it is, he is attached to it, okay? And he says to say to everyone, I'm at peace. I'm at peace. So I'll leave you with that. Claudette Ward, hi, would love to receive a message. Well, I'd love to give you a message, Claudette. Let's see what we've got here tonight. All right, so, oh, there we go. All right, Claudette. So this is a message from the, this is an oracle card from the Messages from the Angels Oracle card deck. And I don't know if you're familiar with this deck. There are 44 cards in this deck, or 44 messages. And it's based on the law of attraction. So you get the message that's best meant for you tonight. So the card that comes forward for you is Opal. It says, your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. And I feel a lot of worry within you. I feel like I also have to go to Opal and October as being a really important month because Opal is the birthstone for October, and it's no coincidence that this was turned over for you either. But please know and understand that the angels are telling you your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. And with the worry, the angels want me to say to you that worry is the complete opposite of love. So you love your children, and you, in fact, the only thing you want to be leaving your heart or to be leaving your spirit and going to other people is love, right? You don't want to be sending worry energy off to people, because worry energy is very low vibrational. And when you get a low vibrational thought streaming through the world as a ball of energy and it hits you like right in the gut, it hurts. It doesn't feel very good. So what you want is you want to replace that worry with love and sending off a bubble of love to all of those that are in your family and in your life with you. So you counteract the worry with love. So the angel to call forward for that is the Archangel Michael. So you say, Archangel Michael, I ask you to pull my worries and fears and take them into the light for healing and transmutation. And in exchange, I accept divine peace in my heart, mind, body, and soul. And then you say, I send divine love to all of my family, and I ask the angels to watch over them and protect them. And then you leave it at that. And that, saying those words, and this is recorded, by the way, and it will be uploaded to my site so you can play it again and again, and then you can write it down. So say that, and that will actually help you quite a bit. So I leave you with that message. Okay, let's see here. All right. Okay, so I'm just listening to the angels. They're just chattering away in my ears here. Because of course I can't give every single person an individual message. However, the messages that I do give are meant for everyone to hear, whether you're listening live or it's on a replay. So please know that. So a lot of the messages and it seems that a lot of the people that tune in live tend to be have similar circumstances going on in their lives. So please listen, if something I say to somebody else resonates with you, that's because it's supposed to go to you as well. Okay. All right. So Charlene Robertson, any message for me? Yeah, sure, Charlene. Okay. So Charlene, I hear the angels saying immediately for you that there's a big change and shift coming up for you in the new year. It feels about March or April, May type of thing. So a big shift. And it feels in regards to employment or profession. So just so that you're aware of that, I'm asking the angels if we can give you a message to kind of help you and motivate you and just kind of prepare you for that. Okay, so they're saying not to get stressed and to take one day at a time. So are you studying? Because it kind of sounds like a study message. Anyway, the card that comes forward for you as well is the Isabella card. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So remember what the angel said about not being stressed. Take one day at a time. And then the card follows up by saying, a happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So expect the best for yourself and don't settle for anything less. Work hard and ask the angels to help you each step of the way. And I wish you all the best for that great new endeavor that's coming up this year for you. I'll leave you with that. Okay. Carrie O'Brien, thank you, Ronita, for sharing your time and energy with us this week. That's so sweet. Thank you, Carrie. I would love to hear a message from a good friend of ours that passed this year, first Christmas without him, or anyone that may have a message for me. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Thank you, and Merry Christmas to your family as well. So let me see. So Carrie, I'd love to give you that message. I really would like to have the first name of the individual, that friend. Okay. All right. So I'm really going to try here to tune in. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to help with this. Okay. All right, so Carrie, I'm getting an initial of a T, and this could be first or last name, and it could be your friend, or it could be somebody that I left behind, because with an initial, you never know. I'm getting that October to November are important months for him as well, just so that you know. And when Spirit gives me important months, it's because they want you to recognize that it's them, and these months are pertinent to their life. So it would be birthday, a wedding anniversary, that anniversary of when they passed. So a month that they passed, or this is when something significant happened to them, okay? Okay. I know that I have to bold the month of December, and I also know that the number 19, and I feel that the number 19 is pertinent to a couple of things. The 19 feels like it is a date, and that could be to any month in the calendar year. And I also feel like 19 is an age that I'm recognizing with someone, okay? This could be someone that they left behind. Okay. So I'm seeing a double heart. So the double heart symbol is number 1, is like a card from heaven. And usually it's representing a wedding anniversary in this month, or recognizing a birthday that's happening in this month. He says that you guys, you guys meaning this is an island thing, so he must be an islander. But you guys, and this is you and your husband, were great friends to me, and I send you so many blessings and thanks for helping. And he must have been married, because I'm hearing him use the word wife, or perhaps he had a common law or girlfriend, common law wife or girlfriend, okay? Because he's using that term. Okay, he says that he just loves where he is because he's so much at peace. He can't say how much more peaceful he feels. And he's kind of laughing a little bit. He has a great sense of humor, because he's like, I don't have to worry about the bills and the trials and tribulations of daily life anymore. And he feels so free, he says. And I love my friends and family. And he tells me that he lived a good life. He lived a good life, and there's multi-meanings to that when Spirit says that, because not only did he do things right, but he also feels that he learned a lot about himself while he was here, even though it was a short time on this earth, because I feel he's young. Okay. He says to tell you that he wishes you the best for an upcoming year full of health, happiness, and joy. And tell my family that I love them dearly, and to save a place at the table for him on Christmas, because he will be there with them. Okay, and I'll leave you with that. Tanya Fraser LeClaire, I would love a card. Okay, that'd be great. I would love to pull a card for you. So I'm being guided to use a different deck for you, Tanya. I'm being guided to use the Healing with the Angels Oracle card deck. So let's see what the Angels' message for you is. Oh, came right out. Woo. Because when I do the cards, I always say an intent for people. Oh, this is my favorite card from this deck. I just love this card. It's the Miracle card. So when this card comes forward, this card is saying that you are being brought a miracle, that there are miracles in your life, and they're happening right now. So miracles can be every even the smallest things, but this really feels like this is a really positive time in your life for you. So look at what you have in your life and be grateful for it. Gratitude is the big thing about getting through Christmas too for a lot of folks, because a lot of people tend to be very focused on the financial part and the I can't think of the word now, but the consumerism of Christmas. And really, honestly and truly, just being with your family and friends and sharing a meal is such a joyful event. And really, That's the true meaning of Christmas, right? And it's, and as well, and of course, it's Jesus's birth as well, for those of you that are Christian-based faiths. But when it comes to the consumerism versus the family traditions, it's very much about reconnecting with family and friends and just sharing the joy. And really honestly and truly, just focusing on the gratitude and everything that you have now. The angels, I was out picking a couple of things up this evening, and the angels said to me, put a couple of things back. I was just picking up a few things at the dollar store, a few little decorations, and the angels were like, oh, put that back and put that back. So I did, because the thing is that, you know, we can tend to go overboard, and we can stress ourselves, and we can do so much to ourselves at Christmas time, when really it shouldn't be so commercialized, so consumer driven. And really it should just be all about connecting with family, friends, remembering our loved ones in heaven, honoring our loved ones in heaven with an outpouring of love. If you're feeling low because you've lost someone this year, do something special for someone else, and it will immediately pick you up and make you feel good. And getting back to Tanya, because Tanya, obviously, if the angels got a hold of me and had me talking about that, it was because you needed to hear that, okay? So look for the miracles in your life now, and know that the angels are around you, helping you in so many ways. And I'll leave you with that. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Stancy Kelly, I would love a card. Sure, I will pull a card for you, Stancy. Okay, so let's see here. Woo! Ooh, that one just flew out. Did you see that? Let's see here. Oh, wow, look at that. You got the New Beginnings card. Okay, so when the New Beginnings card comes along, and this pops out, and you saw, I don't know if you saw that. I'll have to rewind that and watch that, but that flew out. Okay, so the universe is saying to you right now that it is time for some new beginnings. So what part of your life do you need to reassess? What have you learned? How have you grown by the experiences that have brought you to now? And then open that doorway to your happily ever after. Get your foot on that threshold and move forward. None of this staying in the here and the now and going back through time and revisiting all of those memories. Some people, what I'm being guided to say is that some people get stuck in the past. They have these memories that they keep revisiting over and over and over, and replaying things over and over. I could have did this. I should have done that. When in fact, everything that you did was in divine and perfect order, because you learned so much about yourself, and hopefully you did. But the thing that you need to recognize and understand is that the new beginnings, like, look at this. Like, this is an angel with her bridal bouquet. Like, this is a brand new day for you. So make the most of it. Don't hesitate one moment longer. Put your foot on that threshold and open that doorway. Kick it open if you have to your happily ever after, because that's what awaits you when this card comes forward. Okay? Yeah. Ooh, yes. Good things coming your way, my dear. Good things. Okay, I'll leave you with that. All right, let us see here. Okay. All right, let us see. Okay, Pammy Sevrett. I hope I said that right. Message from my Poppy Leonard. Of course. Oh, he's like, hello, little girl. He's quite. Oh, I feel a story coming. I feel a storyteller on our hands, Pammy. Okay. Okay, and you have a bit of that too, he says, because he passed that along, apparently, is what he's making me aware of. And see how he's making me smile? Because he just feels like he's so jovial and so happy inside. And he's like, yes, I lived a great life. This is how he's talking to me. Yes, I feel a lot of yes, yes. This is how he's talking. So this would very much be part of his mannerisms. Um, but he's saying, yes, I lived a good life. And yes, I kept things simple and I had a simple life. And yes, I loved to talk to people and find out what was going on. And I loved a good cup of tea and a bite to eat, he says. But most of all, I love my family. My family meant a great deal to me. And I can tell you he was a hard worker. I feel it in his bones that he was a hard worker and that he worked hard because of his family, to support his family. He says, my family grew pretty fast. So it feels like he's talking about the family population growing. And he's giving me the number 1. I feel like there's another one coming, is what he's making me aware of. Okay. And he wants his family to know that he's not alone on the other side and that he's learned and grown too by being on the other side, because it's given him a chance to expand his horizons, he says. He says you're a good soul and you have a lot of blessings around you. He wants to say hello to his family through you. Okay, and he tells the family not to give up, because I feel like the family is coping with something right now. I feel like there's something going on in the family that he's making me aware of. And so he's supporting the family in every way that he can. So he's still supporting them from heaven, is what he's making me aware of. And I have to say hello to my boys, he says. He says the greatest part of a man's life is the legacy that he leaves behind. It's his children. And I'm so proud of mine. And that goes for all the generations he left behind. And to you, Pammy, he says you are such a good girl and you deserve so much in life. Keep trying, dear. Don't give up, he says. He says, you've got this. You just keep going and know that your Poppy is behind you 100% of the way. And he says, tell her that I'm at peace and that I'm sending all my love. And I have to say, he's sending his love to Ma as well. And I'll leave you with that. Okay, let's see here. Good evening from Hinton, Alberta. Well, good evening to you. I hope everything is going good out in Alberta and that the weather is not too harsh yet. Maybe we should pull a card for the lady in Alberta, Elaine J. So Elaine, are you familiar with oracle cards? I'm being guided to pull one from the messages from the Angels Oracle card deck. Oh, there it is. All right, Elaine, let's see what message the angels have for you. Oh, this is a nice one. Romance. Apparently, Elaine, you've been a very busy lady with a lot to do lately because the angels are saying now it's time for you to slow down and start to reconnect. Reconnect with the love within yourself. And if you have a romantic partner, to relight and reignite the romance there. And if you're a single lady, it means that romance is coming your way. So let's see. I'm just tuning into your energy here. Okay, all right. So the message that I'm getting is that it feels like February, there's going to be a really nice romantic celebration for you. Okay. And something that will kind of help relight the romance is to read a romance novel. So I know one of my girlfriends loves the trashy Harlequins. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that because they're not. She refers to them as her trashy romance books in the most loving and respectful of ways. But the angels are saying that you need to get into something romantic. So perhaps, I know myself, I love to watch the Hallmark movies this time of the year. I find them, I love that ooey gooiness about them, but the angels are saying that that will be very beneficial to you to start reading a romance novel. So, and it'll just kind of help relight the romance within you as well. So I'll send you off into 2019 with some romance angels to surround you. And these are romance angels here. So let them help you and guide you to your most happiest and fulfilled loving relationship. So take care. Okay, let's see here. Okay, Darlene Flynn would love a message from my dad, Buddy. Okay. Okay, so the first thing I get, yes, Darlene is my girl. So Darlene, I feel like you're either the oldest, youngest, or the only girl in the family is what I'm getting from your dad. I feel like your dad, like he was like a real, a real gentleman, but I also feel like he was around a truck. Yeah, I just keep seeing this truck, almost like a tow truck, but I could be wrong on that. But I just keep having this vision that I'm around a truck. So he must have loved his truck dearly. Okay. And I know that I'm feeling the energy of Cancer around him. So I don't know if this was specific to your dad or if there's someone on the other side that's beside him that has that past of Cancer or had Cancer before the past, because I'm picking that energy up. Okay, he tells me that he's not alone, and I feel like there is a sister-like figure that's on the other side. And when Spirit says that, it could be sister or sister-in-law. Know that, okay? Okay. He says to tell everyone that he just loves his family. And okay. And I feel like he's making me aware of a wedding ring. So I don't know if there's an engagement or a wedding that's happened since he's passed, but I know he's making me aware of one. He's making me aware of I feel like it's a new house, and he's just giving me detail after detail about everything that's happening or about to happen in the family, and he's just so excited for the family because he's making me aware of all of these changes that are occurring in the family makeup. So so know that he's aware of all of these things. Okay, I have to recognize an October birthday and an August birthday as well, he says. Okay, and I have to talk about smart girls. Okay, and I feel like he's talking to me now with the Santa Claus voice. So I feel like he would have been one of those gentlemen that put on a Santa Claus suit and pretended to be Santa Claus for people's parties. So because this is what he's making me aware of. Okay, and I also feel like there's a dual message there because I hear him talking to Santa. So perhaps it's somebody in the family that just got on the radio with Santa because I'm hearing that Santa voice in my head. He says, tell her I love her and I'm bringing her blessings for the new year. And I don't want her to worry anymore about me because I'm surrounded by love and I'm surrounded by peace. I am surrounded by love and I'm surrounded by peace. And he wants you to remember the good times. I'm being given a memory of dancing with you. So I don't know. Yeah, it's just okay. He's given me, yeah. You should gift yourself with a private session in the new year, my dear, because he's got a little bit to say there. Okay. He just sends you so much love. Watch for the blue jays because I feel like he touches a blue jay with his loving energy and just brings it to you. So keep an eye out on the blue jays and know that that's your dad watching over you. He just, again, I love you and I'm sending you so much love is what he says to say to you, okay? So I'll leave you with that. Okay, and as I look at the clock, I see that we have come to the end. So this is our final Angel Talk Thursday for 2018. I will be back on I believe the January the 10th, I believe the date was. I'm going by memory, for our first Angel Talk of 2019. And I send you off tonight with a very Merry Christmas, blessings for a Happy New Year. And I'm also sending you all off with divine love and light and angels to surround you and bring you whatever it is that you need: health, healing, love, support, guidance, all that you need. Just simply ask for their help and their guidance, and they will be there to help you. So all my best, everyone. Again, take care. Bye.